Haven't leveled a Paladin yet this season. They're not particularly powerful. But I will do it. Just for a while anyway. I do like the, not the Auradin, but the wings, the Arbiter wing thingy. That's nice. Let's try this guy. Named him the same way. I deleted the old one. I'm just starting characters and deleting them, you know, just willy-nilly. I have time to kill before I go check the PVC pipe that I just glued together, so it has to cure for 30 minutes or so. So I figured I'll play this for a little bit. Boop, boop. Yep, 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 yep.
No idea.
All right. Now we have to go do a thing, but let's set this to be our current home and go there. I will be using my joystick again, which is what I do when I'm playing a new character. I will be playing this as if I never played any character yet on the season. So we'll do that. Okay, now we're level 2. Now I can actually spend a point. Okay, advance forward. There we go. We like mobility skills. It's fine. I can't speak. Ooh, nice. 2 health tides in a row. That's always good. Okay, so we're level 2, so we can only spend 1 point. We're gonna end up going for the Arbiter. It's a class ability thing we don't have access to yet. So we're just gonna sort of tough it out. Gonna go to Blessed Hammer probably, right? Blessed Hammer, the thing that, you know, spins around and all that stuff. So, let's see here. Let's teleport. We'll see if we can die quickly to something annoying. Oh good, we're not down in the new zones. I hate the new zones for this. I like the old zones. I'm old school. Okay, now why do I have... Yeah, there we go. Okay, someone's doing a thing. I can hear the bells. Is that this person? Yeah. Okay, I'm level 3. Why, thank you. That was most helpful of you. Why aren't you dead? Or why do you look alive?
Take heart, beloved. Your death will be the beginning of the end. The first sip of the needful cup
Shield.
will carry humanity gently to
And we're
rest.
gonna go Blessed Hammer. And that's all we can do. Builder Spender. What's great is I don't have to really do much. I just have to be here, sort of in the area. I'm level 4 already. Nice. It's interesting how little resource this one takes compared to Whirlwind. Oh, here we go. Let's get the chest. It's nice that this other player has started this. See, I could use inner calm with that. I have other points I could probably spend, but I'm stuck in combat here on purpose. Plus, I want to get all these cinders. Is this person just waiting for it to close? Probably. He's like, quit keeping it open. I want to get this closed. Oh wait, no, he's standing in the circle too. Did he Did he trigger the thing that comes back down? Hey, oh, we have more than enough. Oh. Wow, we've got a lot of progress just because of this other guy. Didn't get this lucky with my barbarian, did I? Jeez Louise. I'm still looting, guys. Just hold off spawning until I can loot and get out of here. Oh, there's his dude. Don't want to get too close to him. He's nasty. There we go. All right, so let's open a chest or two. This will complete both of my war plan entries. That was productive. Man, I'm already, what, 9? It's crazy. All right, so we can put on some gear here. I don't remember all the things I need for this, so it'll come back. Obviously, I need this stuff. Let's see. I'm going to go sword and board. All damage. Holy damage is the same. Okay. Oh, helmet, yeah. I only have to worry about one weapon, right? All right, so we're going to go. Let's see, we have to do. Let's see, when do we get our. We don't get it yet, do we? Okay. When it opens up, it'll be like a separate entry here. It'll be another icon up here. Okay, we're going to put that in. Let's go get our follower. Let's get Subo. Boop. Yep. We're going to pretend like we haven't played yet. We're going to go here and when I'm injured. We're going to return to Zarbanet. What is it, 15 that opens that up? The next thing? Level 10, so we can spend 9 points. These are pretty important down here. Okay. Like reduced cost. We have to, we can spend 5 more points. That one. The passive, yes. The passive, yes. And then we'll hold off on this one. This one, yes. So we're going to have 3 passives. We're not even going to cast those. We're just going to let them emanate their effects. Okay, so it stacks an additional time. Let's do that. I can do 1 more point. Ah. I like that. I like getting unstoppable. Yes. There we go. I love things I don't have to cast. Alright, Nightmare Dungeon.
Step up to my anvil.
Nothing interesting over here? Nope. We're just gonna get the next Nightmare Dungeon that we get. Again, just using 2 spells. I'm not casting the other stuff. They're just sort of like fun little passives. Sort of make you a little bit more powerful than you otherwise would be. Now, why doesn't this lunge forward? I thought it would lunge like the... Anything interesting down here? Yes. Oops. No. Obviously, holy faith. Faith regen is not as important as fury regen is to a barbarian, so I don't really need to focus on that too much, although having some would be nice. I forget if there is faith regen, maybe. Let's see here. Let's look at these builders. Throw a hammer. Which one is a charge? Is it this one? One of these is a charge, right? I thought one of them was a charge. Nope. That's a bummer. All right. 10 additional faith, maybe. So we never have to worry about the faith. Keep the faith, brother. Always with the drifter pants. Strength, same strength. Now we're not going to stay with the spinny thing. We're not going to do that. We'll eventually get rid of that. Let me see if I can spend these more wisely here. What's happening? I definitely need to choose something that is generating a lot of faith. So 16, 18, 20, 20 additional faith. Yes. 10 points. All right, that's good. I never want to be faith starved. All right, that's the way out to the next thing, but let's keep clearing so we can have some adventures here. I have to remember that I should probably have enough materials to craft like the basic gem without having to like scramble for them. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's go turn those in real quick. We might get some good gear. We'll be back. I just want to go take a little short detour here.
What? Hey.
All right.
You'll make them see.
So, no, 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 no. Yeah, I can get rid of 1 life regeneration. Dodge, because I get it from, like, this stuff, right? Yeah, I can do this to heal myself. Tell you what, let me do that. Let me put that here. That way I know I can heal myself if I have to. Yeah. I don't need it on gear. Ah, there we go. That's nice. Let's go strength. Even better. No, no, no. And we're all done with these. All right, next set. Oh, we got some nice boots. I think I'll just hold on to that. Let's see. Two-handed. No. Yes, for the damage. Yes. Yes. No, no. No. Oops. Yeah. Oh, and I can spend up to 12 points, right? Yes. Okay, so let's get this one his improvements. Actually, we should probably level this up, right? No, he already has his improvements. Okay, so we'll improve this one. The aura. These are all good. Resource generation, there you go. I can spend 1 more. Yeah, healing received. It's always a good one. Remember, I can always heal by doing left trigger if I need to. It does incur a cooldown, but I'll go ahead and do those. Just to bleep out a bunch of pent-up power against an elite. It's an event, right? Yeah. It's nice because I can just stand there. So where inner calm is useful. As it stacks up, it's up to 100.
That's one. There's one. That's one.
Oops. Something knocked me.
Get that one. That's one. Get that one. Glad I helped.
Yeah, you helped. That's what I would call that. You helped. You're a good helper. You're a real big helper. Okay. Yeah, I'll take the toughness. Bye. Higher damage. Oh, it's two-handed. You still want to loot two-handed items because they can have like really useful things on them. I'll take that. Wait, no. I'll take that. All right. Is that something? Nope. I leveled, didn't I? All right. This is one place, this is one time where having all these other skills right away is really helpful because they're just passives that sit there and just do things, right? Like this holy light, right? We emanate the light, doing damage to 3 random nearby enemies, right? With this one, it'll be 4 random enemies. It'll just like zap them and I don't have to worry about it, right? Now, if I do want to call it out and say, you know, zap even more, then I can actually hit the button, but it's not really necessary. It's just some nice passive damage. Yes. Absolutely. $15, right? That's when we get our happy fun ball. Do not taunt happy fun ball. Up. I always forget. Confirm. Thank you. There. Now Krabby can crab. The Crabmeister, the Crabinator. The Crabber. Lots of Saturday Night Live references here. Soon we won't have to worry about resources at all. We'll just walk around and things will die. But I will have to have spells that activate it. I'll basically rebuild everything from the top down. I think I can activate the mode. I forget what it's called. But I don't think I have everything in place right away, right? Like, it takes a while before you get all the spells. Assuming, you know, you're leveling for the first time. Like, I could cheat right now and spend points and a bunch of stuff, but I'm avoiding doing that because I want the first virginal, haven't played, you know, on this account before kind of a vibe. I just want to remember how to build it, how to put it together, how to play it. This has been, you know, months since season, like, mid-season 13. Of course, season 12, it was my main. I was loving it. That was when it was still somewhat powerful. Not as powerful as before, when it first came out. It was still kind of fun to play. Maybe after this guy dies. 15? Nope. Close. You're gonna spawn a bunch of stuff? Yep. There we go. Item tempering unlocked. Oaths, that's what they're called. I have my oaths. Alright. Let's get some gear on. Obviously the rings. The neck. No. Yeah, I'll go with that. No. Whoops. All damage multiplier. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. No. No, not two-handed. Whoops, I took that off by accident. Yeah, put that on. Okay. Now we go to Oaths. And we're going to choose Disciple. Casting a Disciple skill with a cooldown grants Arbiter for 4.5 seconds. Wing strikes gain Disciple skill benefits. While in Arbiter form, your Disciple skills deal 80% increased damage. Boom. That's what we're choosing. Okay, so now, respec mode, refund all. Watch me get attacked while I'm doing this. Okay, so it has to be skills with a cooldown, like this one. And this one. And this one. And we can spend 14 points, can't we? Okay. One additional charge, yes. That one has nothing. That one... Oh, we can't go that far yet, can we? No, we have to be level 19, right? Okay. Confirm. All right, so now it won't let us buy it, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. But we can do this one. And let's see, what else would I buy? One of each of these. It's my healing. Nice healing circle. Sorry, I'm so frenetic here. I'm just trying to remember what I have to buy here. Yeah, one extra charge. We're not going to be a resource hog, so it doesn't matter. More bonus. Yes. 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 Right? Yeah, let's just do that. More bonus. 13 points spent. I can spend one more point. And I think I'm done spending. Yeah, because I can't spend any more down there. And it doesn't make sense to spend anything up here. So I'll just sort of sit tight until the next thing opens up. All right. So this goes on B. This goes over here. Consecration, yeah. So consecration, no, condemn, concentration. That goes there. Yeah, that's how I do it. And then this goes there, because I will actually cast that from time to time. So buff, buff. Actually, this is heal. I think this is how I had it set up. So this does it, and this does it. Right? So when I go like that, doom, 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 doom. It just doesn't last very long. We stand here and boop, 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 boop. So what I really need is cooldown reduction, I think, right? I can also cast these just so that I get some side benefits from them, I guess. Zoop. I was like that. It's good to sort of remember how this works. I'm remembering, oh yeah, cooldown is a thing. And I need a lot of it. Like I need to temper it on everything. Most of the time, I shouldn't need to use resources, but I am still using, which one is it? This one? Yeah, this one uses resource. This one uses a resource. I normally won't ever cast this. Yeah, this one doesn't use a resource. So it's basically just this one and this one, right? Yeah. Which is good, because then you can put the aspect on there that says, you know, things you do damage based upon how much resource you have. That's one problem with using the controller is that I can't really. I have a really hard time telling it exactly where to go when I hit B. Like I can do that, but I don't know exactly where it's going to land. Rip. All right. Let's go back home and redo our gear a little bit. As you level up, you get more and more cooldown, and you can temper things to cool down faster and stuff. And then it becomes less of a problem. This I can probably just get rid of. Let's see, yes, I'll take that. Nah. Yes. No. 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 Those are nice. Fairly nice for this level. Alright. No sockets. No sockets, no love. Let's see. I can spend one more point. Let's go. Has anything down here unlocked? Probably not. It is still very early to be using this, but I just wanted to sort of jump start it and get in there and start doing it so I could remember what I have to do. So, like, at some point you're going to get, like, a cooldown reduction. You can apply it to a whole bunch of stuff. So then you can go cooldown reduction, right? I'm just going to put one on because I shouldn't have any good ones at this point. So that's like... This would be like having two middling ones, right? To have that there. It's nice that I already have it on the ring. Okay, then mobility. Nope, I can't have that because that would be too good. This one, nope, that's too good. All right, it's not fair. It's not representative of what a new player would have. See, I can do damage just walking by them because of the auras, right? I can do that. That does some damage. Let's go this way. I can also temper wings, arbiter duration, and it's like it's all coming back. Like, oh yeah, I can do this, I can do that. You just stand here, and the little zappy things zap. That one. Do this. I'll do condemn. That one. Do that one. Whoops. It's very low APM. Once you get it going, you're basically almost no APM. Like maybe 1/2 APM. Like you do an action, a few seconds later you do another action, a few seconds later you do another action, and it's basically just a running simulator. Okay, now here we go. Damage while... there we go. Damage while in arbiter form. That's good. Put that on things now. Right, because we're in oh wait, yeah, arbiter form. Right. That gives us arbiter form, which is the wings with the little zappy things. Okay, so that doesn't do much for us. Wait, actually, that does. Actually, yes. Actually, it has a socket, so let's go like that. Let's see. Yes, that's good. Cooldown reduction. We love it. Doctors hate that. Max life. Cooldown reduction it will keep. We'll learn this. Arbiter duration. We'll put that on everything we possibly can. Is that here? Yes. I know I'd rather go fast, but we need arbiter duration. So basically those are the things we can have it on. Okay, arbiter duration, arbiter duration, arbiter duration. And if I could get this and this, they would have arbiter duration as well. So now, instead of lasting, what, 4.5 seconds? Right, 4.5 seconds. I think it only affects this one, maybe? 28.2 seconds. Yes, it only affects this, but at level 19 we'll grab that. And that'll be like a big thing that we cast. And those extensions will help that. All right, so at 13... Ah, here we go. All right, we like cooldown. Here we go. I can spend, what, 2 more points? And then there's nothing down here I can buy, right? Okay. Just waiting for the big guns. Waiting for this guy. All right. Passive. Okay. I have to spend faith. So actually, okay. So the passive doesn't kick in unless I'm spending faith. So I might use this one. That way it auto triggers on occasion. Let's see. This one is... Obviously this will go all the way up later on. Let's see here. Yes, there we go. Heals. Perfect. And this one will choose this right here for fortification. We love fortification. All right, so we're going to go turn this one in. I have glue on my stomach. It's kind of funny. All right. Doop, doop, doop. Nope, not yet. All right. So we're going to teleport. 19. That's when we can unlock our ultimate. The ultimate is what we want to have 24/7. We want that to always be up, but it's going to take a while. Ugh, I hate this zone. Let's go up here. Especially we can have the worms vomit on us out this right-hand exit.
What is this?
Gonna stand here. I have to remember which ones of these are like decent, like passive things that you can just like. Where normally you just have their passive abilities, but it's like, oh, I'm gonna. Here we go. Here's a wormy. Excellent. This is becoming more and more familiar to my brain as I proceed. Okay, so we're going to unlock. Yes, excellent. Okay, so now we can unlock the ultimate. And this will go. Let's see here. We want this to go. I'm going to have to remove one of these. I forget which one I keep. Or which one I get rid of. I think this one I keep because of armor. I keep condemn. I keep consecrate. I think I get rid of this one, right? I do like the healing, but this one is damage. And I get healing from this, so I think that's what I do. Okay, so we're going to go like this. We're going to get rid of Holy Light. And can increase the duration. Whoops, I can't go that far, can I? There we go. We want all our points to go in this from now on. Yeah, I do want that one. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's put 1 point here. Cooldown, yep. Cooldown. This one we can remove and put there. We want the cooldown. Or the charge, right? Are we making enemies vulnerable? I forget. Yes. Okay, so this works with this to reset that cooldown. So let's do that. Yeah.
Now then, where would you begin?
It's so weird to have to pick and choose points. Let's see. Armor and Arbiter form, that's nice. I'd rather have the other thing, though.
What brings you?
Okay, with this, we're gonna go... I've been picking up lots of fragments, so I should be able to, like, make a basic thing for this piece, right? Ruby. We want rubies, right? I think. See, I'm almost done with the season. It's like the last thing I have to do is run Infernal Hordes a few more times. Like 10 more times? Between 5 and 10 more times, which is not... They're not fun. I don't enjoy them anymore. I used to. Long time ago. No. 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 We don't use core skills. Okay, so now we are at... let me see if I remember. Yeah. So this goes here. Condemn. Consecration. Fanaticism. Yeah, this is looking familiar. This feels right. If I were to go watch one of my old videos, I'd probably go, yep, that's where I had it. Okay. So we have to go do a nightmare dungeon. Let's go do this one, because I know it's not going to mess me up. It's not going to have annoying things in it. And I'm going to turn off this world quest. Let's track that instead. Big guns. Now we try to make best use of that. While this little blue thing over here has blue in it. So now we're left with the baby ones. We have 70 seconds left on this before it cools down. So that's a little bit sad, but in the meantime I can use the baby ones. Like these. basically just watching this little circle right here. This Arbiter form. While I'm in Arbiter form, I do damage, basically. Like, I'm not doing the damage, the Arbiter form is doing the damage. So, the idea is to try to make that last as long as possible. Or cast it before it runs out, you know? You can also cast these other things that heal us, or do, you know, temporary damage. It's just this weird seesaw effect of casting it, waiting for it to cool down. Okay, now we have the big guns. We definitely want the big guns for the boss. Not letting that passive do its thing. So it's a very weird way to play. Come on, everybody, get in the circle. It's really rough at first.
I know you hate
Hilariously
snakes,
rough.
but there's gold to be made. I need you to go search the ruins for a book called Compendium Maleficarum. If you find it, I've got a buyer who'll pay a king's ransom, and you'll never have to see another snake for as long as you live. Julianus.
It was a bit of a waste to use that on him. Come on, everybody. Wink. I need to remember to do A, then B, so that it cools that down. I'm really bad about that. Well, that didn't make any sense. They all died. Zap, 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 zap. It's definitely not a fast build yet. When it first starts out, it's really slow. But it's really slow and easy to play. Like, I'm casting a spell that I'm just sitting around waiting. Cast a spell. Sit around, wait. Let's see. Do I have any good gear? Yeah, I'm putting stuff on everything, so I need to be careful. I can't just replace willy-nilly because even though I technically have a lot of resources, I shouldn't, right? Because I should be treating this like a new player, where I have almost nothing. Zap, 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 zap. I'd say probably the worst enemy of this build is lack of patience. Like if you just want to hit everything and as you go along, this is not the build for you because you don't really hit anything. You just cast an area and it just sort of erases things slowly or quickly, just depending on how powerful you are. Like when it gets really going, you're basically at full running speed and stuff just gets erased as you run by it. You don't really cast anything. You're just like run, 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 run. Everything just gets erased around you. Like what just happened there, except constantly. I know I'm really selling it, aren't I? Everybody, yes, come in. Thank you. Zap, 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 zap. Again, always watching this little blue circle here for Arbiter form to see how long we have left. So as long as we have Arbiter form, everything around us will take damage. I can also cast that, which will damage things and heal me. This dungeon is terrible. Taking some damage. A channeling pylon would be amazing. Everybody, come in. Thank you. Let's see, do we have duration yet on this? Let's see here. Cooldown, there we go. We want that. Duration increased, yes. So at 24, we'll have that going. Now this one is what's really good, right? It used to give you speed, which was amazing, but it doesn't anymore. Not until 25, but this one will be really, really nice. Is there anything I should do on this? Maybe I can go get some more duration out of it anyway. We just stand here and let the Arbiter thing do its thing. Notice how we became unstoppable? To get our blue back, and that expires. I'll do condemn, or okay, we're done.
We're done.
So this spell, and this spell all fill this with blue, right? This one makes it last the longest, right? 33.5 seconds, right? But the cooldown is really long, so we need to bring those two together. We need to extend the duration and bring down the cooldown so that they overlap, so that at no time is this spell not being used, right? So this needs to be full 100% of the time, or not full, but it has to have some amount of blue in it at, you know, some portion of the time. As we get better tempers, we can extend the duration more to the point where we're far exceeding the cooldown. So at that point, we can sort of dial it back and focus on other things. Let's see, did we get the first one? We did. There we go, cooldown. All right, so now the cooldown is 86.3 seconds, and it lasts for 33.5. So let's see if we can do some more interesting things here. We'll keep cooldown reduction. Put that on. Yes. All right, now the rest of this I'm just going to crunch because I can't put enchants on that, but or a temper, but I will put utility, arbiter duration. Excellent. Okay, so now what's our duration? It's 36.6 seconds with a cooldown of 86.3. It's getting there. It's getting a little bit better. When we add when we get to 24 and we add 10 seconds, this will then be 46.6 seconds, right? So bringing it even closer to 86.63, but then we'll also add cooldown to another ring. We'll add, let's see, what else can we do to do cooldown reduction? I thought there was other things we can do as well. Cooldown, there we go. Oh yeah, condemn movement speed, that's nice. No, we don't want a zealot skill. I like that. I could maybe move some points down here because the higher this goes, the better the duration is, right? And that puts you closer to the cooldown. So eventually this will be 15, and then that'll be really good. I want to keep that. I want to keep this. The size increase is nice. But we're sort of that weird... I'm sort of that weird, awkward stage where the build is starting to function, but it's still a little bit strange in the way that it works. Okay. Because it doesn't really become magic until this becomes magic, right? And of course, when you can buy this one at 25, then it becomes really powerful because you're basically doing 300% damage with your wing strikes with the little zappy things. That's when it really takes off. Okay, so we can't really do anything with this or this because we don't really... Remember, we're quote-unquote starved of materials on a new character. Oh, we're at peace. All right. Did we finish a thing? We did. When you get like the later tempers, the duration is pretty good, so you don't need to put it on every piece that you need to put that you could possibly put it on. Plus your cooldown gets better, or your duration gets better and better for having this higher ranks, you know. All right, so nothing we could do there. We're just waiting. All this money and stuff I quote unquote cannot spend it, right? Because the way I'm playing this. It's the really awkward time when it works, but it doesn't work well yet. Now we're just waiting because we want to do this. See if there's anything I can move. I could move this, but I do like the healing. And it does some nice damage, so like, if everything is on cooldown, I can always cast this, right? Because it does do damage. Same thing with this, right? It does damage. This I'm pretty sure, right? Or does it? I know this one does. No, this is just a buff, right? Maybe I'll switch. Maybe that's what I was doing for a while. Yeah, we'll do the fortification instead. And this is just armor. It's just a nice passive to have. Yeah. Some nice healing there. Fortification there. It's tricky because you want to be powerful with the powerful things, but you also have to sort of balance that with some utility things that make life easier. You know, as I get more points, as I move to 30, I'll have everything I need here. I'll come back and get everything I need back here in these spots. Just right now I have to sort of rob Peter to pay Paul. You know, I could, if I wanted to, gimp this slightly, right? I could go condemn size is big, extra damage. That one's done. Ultimately, this will have more points, right? Fortification, there we go. Now I can put 1 point there. That's probably the most fair and reasonable way to do it. Because obviously this is not going to get good right away. It's going to be, you know, a little ways away. I need my chest to be, let's I've gotten a few obols, right? Like legitimately. So I could do that. Maybe 2. Whoa! Okay. Let's do that. That was interesting. That was a fair roll, man. Okay, arbor duration is 34.7 seconds. Cooldown. Too bad I'm not a Thorns build, right? At this level, that's crazy. Is it time yet? Can we do it? World boss in 55 minutes. I'm gonna let the piping last a little bit longer before I test it.
Sometimes I find
Just to be safe.
sometimes you can't help.
Again, it's like does that weird thing where it jumps. Oh, nice. Okay, it disappears. We'll do that one. I'm holding off on the big guns until I need it. Why can't I move? I'm hindered. Zap, 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 zap. fortified. Far up. Zappy zap. Let's fortify again. Boop, 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 boop. Uh-oh, now they hate me. Fortify. One over here, guys. Now the big guns. Remember, this lasts a while now. We've extended the duration. So here's our Hellborn. He's locked our feet. Weaken him. Fortify. Fortify. Here we go. Took a while. Again, at 25, it'll become incredibly powerful. But we have to earn our way there. Right, so now we can open a few chests. Okay, let's go back home. Hopefully we'll get Helltide Harvest again, and then I can just come by the next thing real fast. It's really slow and tedious right now. I can understand why some people wouldn't want to play it. It's like, this is boring. But it gets really good. Like, well, it gets easier to play, basically. Okay, we're going to allow for this to go to the next level, and we're going to allow this to go to maybe this. Not the really good ones, but, you know. All right, so next one. That one, maybe? Wait, no, that one. Let's take this away and put it on that. Again, everything has all three. This one's still building. Let's see here. Texting. One moment, phone call. one moment. Now I'm back. Trying to remember, what do we put on weapons? I mean, we do holy damage, right? Is there a... I forget. Is it just all damage? Do we just do white? Because it used to be before the... Or crit. Do we do crit? Well, I guess we don't have crit anymore because they changed that to poison, right? Yeah. Because green used to be crit. We don't do shadow damage. It might be just all damage. Or it might be that we put... oh, wait, no. I guess we'd have to have a two-hander for that. Do we have to have a shield for this? I don't remember. If we don't, then we would put a two-hander on him and then put our runes in that and then just put... our red gems up here. Weapon, lightning damage. It's not considered lightning damage, is it? Ah, there we go. Red, 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 red. Holy. Fire and holy. That's right. They doubled up red to do both. I remember now. So if we had anything, we'd put red down there. That makes sense. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Oh, good. Helltide. Doop. And we'll go back out. We'll turn in and finish up our thing, assuming it's not closed yet. I don't think it would be because it just opened. So now we have to find the next chest, which would be down here. Let's go ahead and just open up a third chest. Why not? Do the big guns. Come around, kill a bunch of stuff. I think with this build you use a hammer and a one-hander because that way you can get more aspects. I think. Three, two, one, gone. Okay. Three, two, one. And gone. Just need 6 more. There we go. Ooh, emerald. Can you guys not bother me, please? I'm Trying to escape. Okay. We leveled? We did level. Okay, so now we can go. Duration. Excellent. Sweet. Okay, so now it lasts for 50 seconds, and there's only a 86-second cooldown. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Again, it doesn't shine until this. Once you get this, it's like, mwah, chef's kiss. So our next point will go there, and it'll be amazing. Let's see here. Like, I can't even begin to tell you. It applies vulnerable, so every enemy is vulnerable, and you deal 3 times the damage, because that 200% is added on top of the 100% that you're doing, right? So you have 100%, then 200% increased damage, not 200% of the damage. It's a 3 times multiplier, effectively. So right now we're just sort of schlepping around, struggling, trying to survive, and we're, you know, not doing a really good job here, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I just want to do a Nightmare Dungeon. Let's see, we're at 24, so we should probably go ahead and do, let's see, I want the healing. No, that's the other guy. Let's just pick that, doesn't matter. I don't like volcanic. Blisters are fine because they're far away from you and you can usually be around the corner by the time they bust. Let's get a feel for this. Get a feel for how long it lasts. Again, it's painful now, but it won't be in a minute. Our fortify up. This is basically the way we fortify. So you want to cast that if you ever notice your fortification coming down, because what'll happen is if you take damage, it'll drain away your life, and it'll drain away your fortify to build your life back up. So when you see that happening, you want to cast A to get that fortify back up, right? Like that. Now, the one drawback to, if I remember correctly, the one drawback to this is that it only applies to this, I think. I thought, let's see. Yeah, evade is a leap. Wing strikes around you, dealing 200%. I believe that only affects that one spell. But we'll see. That's that one. Those are the passives running. You could, in effect, build an aura den that just ramps those up, right? Isn't that what people do? definitely hard to kill. Ah, there we go. Do this. It'll reset long before it's over. Yeah, that's what it should be like. It should be reset before the blue thing goes away, but of course we don't have the luxury of that level of cooldown and duration just yet. And it's also doing minimal damage at the moment. Like, it's sort of a pathetic amount of damage, really, compared to what it will do when I hit 25. You could sort of say that this build doesn't actually go live until 25. Alive in 25. Again, it's been a while since I played it, so I didn't remember. I didn't remember all the breakpoints. Get our fortify back up. Heal up a bit. And let's go back this way. Here, let's check something here. Can I equip this? Yeah, looks like I can. And I don't want to, but... Okay, now just for funsies, let's do that, right? And test whether it does. Whether they all do it or just the one. Looks like they all do it, that's good. Maybe? I know one thing I'm currently missing is there's a is it a unique or a legendary or an aspect? I think it's an aspect. Shit, I don't know. It could be a unique. That basically says, you know, your wings or whatever they are, those little zappy things will like seek out creatures and hit them more readily. It's actually pretty nice. Okay, this. Don't really need that.
Oh, is it back to it then?
Really need a neck piece.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
Okay, so I'm 25. 24 points spent. The next points, everything from now on will go here to bring the duration up. And I need to put like cooldown reduction on more things, like, you know, I forget what can get it. Can this get it? We can do this. That's right. This can get offensive. No. I don't want to cheat and put this here. Duration, 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 duration. Good. Okay, so now it lasts for 53 seconds. It's not bad. Oops, let's not do that. Let's do this one. Yes. We just need more points. We need that to last longer, because that's the big guns now. It's going to do a hellacious amount of damage. It'll do more when I can actually, you know, when I get the either the aspect or the unique that makes it really good. Watch it not do much. It's like, it's not doing anything. The numbers are bigger. Yeah, it's doing more. Yeah, big zaps. Seems like it's applying to these too. Is it making things vulnerable? That would be one of the telltale signs. Doesn't look like it. So it might just be the ultimate that makes things vulnerable. It used to be, I think it used to be that it would apply to all forms, like all things that would proc Arbiter using a cooldown. But then they sort of like realized that's a bit overpowered, so we're gonna tame it back, you know. Now it should be making everything vulnerable, right? Is it? Oh, okay, I guess we have a thing here. We need to stand here. I'm not seeing the vulnerable words come up. Do I not have that turned on? I thought I had it turned on. Okay, it's running out, so we'll do that. Do that. Okay, that is cooling down. Watch this. Watch the cooldown. See that? So I am making things vulnerable. Because that's what makes it cool down when you... where is it? Yeah, killing a vulnerable enemy reduces it by half a second. So, yeah, it's just not showing it. Why isn't it showing it? Gameplay. Vulnerable damage? Weird. It's not showing it for some reason. Well, that was a waste. Yeah, stuff's being made vulnerable. It's just not showing me. It's really strange. Seems that I'm getting the buffs from the other thing too. When I cast the one that's not directly tied to it. Alright, let's spend some points here. Let's go. 56 seconds. My evade was not made into something else. I don't know what's going on there. Like when I evade, it's just a normal evade. Did I misread that? Don't know. Maybe I forgot to shut it all the way. Yes, that would be me. I don't want to read that. But my big guns are ready, so that's good. Maybe evade is replaced when you have this active. I'll test that. I know where the boss is. I just want to explore more and loot some more gold.
Oh no!
Just do this. Stand here. Nope. Evade doesn't do anything. Anything special. Tower, that's a shield, right? I mean, I literally don't have to cast any other spell if I don't want to, because as long as this blue thing has it, it's going to be casting this at every point. Probably should get it. What's over here? Oh, more stuff.
Right, show me mercy.
Place is monstrous. Okay, well that was fun. Let's go ahead and close this one out. I forgot how slow it was to get this going. Let's see. What are considered aura skills? Okay, these. All right. So +1 to those. Maybe. Let's see. No.
My demons are quiet.
It's nice.
Mostly.
No. Nah. Yeah, cooldown reduction is nice. That's more important than this other stuff. Wait. Yeah. The rest of this is going bye-bye. I guess I could have put a blue one on. Yeah, I'll do that one. Alright, so now we have to put just one arbiter thing. Yes, arbiter duration. Offensive. Can we put arbiter damage now? We have to get it to drop, right? I guess we could do holy damage. But these are too good. I need like... Okay, there we go. Damage while in arbiter form. Excellent. Alright, I already have that there. I do need a neck piece.
Damn. They can't all be winners, can they?
I would have something by now, right? To add one effect. Alright, so now we're at 62.6 seconds and 86.63. So there's about a 23-second gap there that we need to sort of like consider. I'm just going to crunch this. I'm not saving any of this. It'd be so nice to get cooldown reduction on that. Alright, we're gonna go that, we're gonna go that. And we're gonna make another red one.
Wise to seek an Ascari where stones are concerned.
Just a low one. We don't have enough materials, technically, for the good ones. At least we shouldn't yet. Okay, so at 28 points, we have everything up here satisfied. This is good. So now we're just... Whoops. There we go. Okay, so 66 seconds is the next one, right? So 65, so we have a 20-second gap where we have to sort of fill in with this one and this one, which we do cast anyway, just this is good for mobility, and this is nice because it vacuums everything up. Let's see, and then if I look at this... Disciple, that's it, right? And yeah. Let me see what are all my disciple skills anyway. Okay, got it. So just the ones I have, really. Go. Pull downs, yes. Let's see, what else? What else am I missing? I'm missing aspects, right? Because if I go in here, I can go... Whoops. My class only, yes. Okay, so... Utility... I should start putting some aspects on because I have, well, they're too good, right? What was that? Like, I can't use that because I'm not using a two-hander. That's really nice. See, I'm missing all the really good ones for this class. Right here, see? Casting a skill that grants Arbiter form increases your damage, stacking up to 10 times. So what you do is you have this on, you know, on your weapon, for instance, so you get like 10%. And it goes up to 100%, well, 140% at the high end. And you need to make sure you recast Arbiter before this blue thing goes away. So, like, what I've been doing is I'm trying to do that, right? So I cast it again, so it fills back up and it slowly drains down. Then I cast it again. And it's really hard to do that when you have to bounce between these two spells. But when you have this to where there's an overlap, even if there's only, you know, a couple seconds of gap, you can quickly cast this when this one is about to expire, and that'll cover you until you can cast this again. And that way you don't lose your stacks. That way you have 100% more damage. Or, yeah, double the damage, basically, or more, right? But I don't have that yet, so... Let's see what else is really good. If we had the barrier, you do this is really good, right? Fortified. That's a gimme. This, if I have the earthen bulwark, this is actually pretty good if I'm just standing there, right, at a boss or something. But usually you're just running around so fast that stuff just melts. Just not yet. This doesn't do anything, I don't think. This is really good. Oh, wait, no, that's right, because it's not a skill. This doesn't actually matter. Skills are things you cast, and the Arbiter form is not a skill. It's a side effect. This, I think, counts, because incapacitation, right? Wait, no, vulnerable doesn't count, okay. But if I had wolves, then that would count. Because they can, like, freeze things and knock them down, stun them, whatever. This is nice, but it doesn't last long enough. Although the extra 2 ranks is good. That might be something to add, but I can't apply it because it's 21 of 21, and I could not have earned it yet, right? This is pretty decent. This is really good. Really, you want this on your on like the necklace. That's really excellent. Because holy damage, right? But only when it's at 60%. Otherwise, might as well just use the fortify one. It goes to what, 65%? Again, you're not really... This seems like it would be good, except most of your damage is not coming from the disciple skills themselves. They're coming from the arbiter form. You're just using disciple skills that have a cooldown to proc the arbiter form. This one. I need this one badly. This is so good. Because right now they're just sort of running around random. So basically you cast Arbiter, you get wing strikes. Those little lightning things that shoot out, right? They're just sort of going at random. So if they hit an enemy, it's sort of like dumb luck because the enemy happened to be in the path of the lightning strike as it went out. But this makes the lightning strike seek the enemy, and it does a tremendously amount more damage, right? I need this badly. Again, Arbiter's not a skill, so this doesn't count. This one's not terrible. Because, oh wait, no, I'm not spending any health. Never mind. Alright, well, there we go. Is there anything just for this guy? If I were struggling with faith, this would be, you know, worth doing. But the only thing I spend faith on right now are... Oh, actually, blocks. Look at that. That was good. That was good. That was actually really good. Defensive. What was it? Was I in utility? There was one where it's where it reduces cooldown. Here, let's do cooldown. Every time you consume judgment? No. This one right here. Blocks have a 10% chance to reduce all cooldowns by 1 second. That's really good. If you can get your block chance up at all, even with mediocre block chance, right? Because I have 20% here, but if I had like some other ability to get that up, let me see here. No. There we go. So you would pair this with something that would generate resolve, right? Here we go. Gain 40% increased total armor, thorns, increased block chance. That's nice. Because total armor, that's pretty significant. Yeah. That would increase toughness quite a bit. This is good. Yeah, bulwarks. Lots of ways to increase block chance, which then increases cooldown rate, which then lets this come back faster. And let's see here. Clear all. Cooldown. I don't think there's any other way to get cooldown on what I'm doing, right?
Yes, will do.
Because they changed it so there's no passives that do things not tied directly to a spell, which I miss that. It's nice to not have to worry about that anymore, but I do miss the way that worked. Where you just had passives coming off the side of these each of these nodes that would just work for anything. All right, new plan. I'm not doing the pit.
Another course.
Oh, experience orbs, nice. Tide harvest. Sure, why not? Okay, the wife is going to take a phone call, or do a phone call. Let's see, movement speed, concealment, critical strike. Still in the awkward stage, I guess. I guess the awkward stage lasts for a while. Oh, world boss. Nice, we can go do that too. Please, please. Damn. Let's see. Phaser, max life. I can just put that on and add Arbiter to it. It's not terrible. I don't get any benefit from the thing, but it has nice stats. Oops. Not here. Here. I'm just assuming that I've, been collecting materials, right? So I can afford at least one hit on that.
The forge is ready for whatever you need.
Whoops. Let's see, the world boss is where? Aha. Let's go do the world boss. I can farm along the way to get more points for more cooldown. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I feel slightly disappointed by how weak it feels. And that I'm not seeing vulnerable all over the place. Because it's, well, at least the one thing that's supposed to be making enemies vulnerable. See, there it did, but that's what that spell does. Like, this should be making things vulnerable too, right? Because I think it is, because it's doing the cooldown. Guess I have time, don't I? I have another, what, 3.5 minutes? We would normally be grabbing materials. It's funny, they drop veiled crystals now. Remember when we used to get actual herbs? When we used to have to make potions? Hello there. Bet you regret doing that. Couple more minutes, maybe about 90 seconds. I'm watching the clock here.
Greetings.
Whoops.
Hello.
A little bit more than a minute, yeah. Okay, so let's change this again. I dropped my controller on the ground. Sometimes when I set it down, it doesn't land exactly right. There we go. Okay, we can't fortify if we don't hit anything, so I'm not going to try to fortify at the moment. But I can heal everyone. Although, wait. This is solo self-found, right? So nothing I do affects anyone else, maybe? Isn't that how it works? Like, they can't help me and I can't help them. Like, I'm not getting any of their buffs, for instance. Like, if there's a barbarian shouting or whatever, which there normally would be, I'm not getting anything, so... Oh, and I do have 8 resolve stacks. Right. So I can rely on an aspect that uses resolve to give me block. And then I can use that extra block to give me cooldown. Just standing here. Just letting my arbiter wings, my wing strikes, just do their work. That's it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah, intercom is, you know, pretty good for that. Let's see here. Another razor plate? That's crazy. What's the deal with that? I don't want a razor plate, guys.
That's it for that.
Sorry, I just don't. That doesn't help me. Crit strike damage, sure. Max resource. Meh.
This should be interesting.
All right. We're at 30, so I can spend one more point. Now we are at 86, 63, and 66. So we're a 20-second gap. We're trying to get that gap to be 0. I could, in theory, like keep applying until I got crits, right? And that would help, but I shouldn't have that much materials, right?
You know where to find me.
Or that many materials. Alright, Nightmare Dungeon. Anything good? No. No. Yes, that's fine. So we're going to cast it when we get to the first big group, and then we'll just sort of try to farm off of its 66-second duration if we can. And then we'll fill the gap with the other things. Note, I'm not casting any spells. I'm casting one. Just to give me a nice healing ring. It's doing more damage, I can tell that. There. Okay, now we have 18 seconds to fill with these other skills. Which do less damage, according to my understanding. Now we'll do it again. Well, that was a bummer. Poorly timed. Tell you what, I'm gonna do a thing, because I'm not gonna like play this character for real. This is just experimenting and just testing. I'm gonna do a thing because I can. Let's go look at her real quick and see if there's any. Let's see. Is it an offensive ability? Let's see. Not cooldown, Arbiter. Oh, this is a good one too. Really good. This one. Okay. So, Teriel's Jurisdiction. Is that an offensive? Would think so, yeah. Offensive. Okay, so this wouldn't help, but I could still get it.
Did I count it out right?
It's funny, over on the Eternal Realm, if I'm over there, and I go to their to my followers or my mercenaries things, they've like 1,500 here. It's just insane.
I've been practicing.
All right, restock, movement, utility, salvage material. Anything good? Let's see. Ah, that one. That's nice. Yeah, I'm cheating now. I'm violating my own rules for this test. And because I don't care. I'm like, okay, I'm tired. I just want to do the thing, right? I just want to do whatever. All right, so...
where to find me.
Down. Terrible. It's worth something. Oh, sorry. Nice.
Nothing.
Next one
Let's do
will
this.
be even better.
That's good. Good. Although skills, I'm not using skills. I'm using sort of an aura.
Back to it then.
Feeling lucky, mainland? Nice. Down.
Come on, come on,
yeah.
come on, come on, come on.
Oh, sorry. I thought mainlanders had a sense.
Oh, what is a waitress, isn't it?
It's a hard one to get. Okay, let's put,
Mainlander, what do you seek? May you find your way back.
yeah, normally I wouldn't be able to do this. But it is satisfying. It should be satisfying to watch. Like, oh yeah, spend all those materials. I'm getting that one a lot, aren't I? Let's see, this is actually pretty good. I could just do that, couldn't I? Oh, interesting. Huh. I guess that's even better.
This should be interesting.
Oh, right, because on the necklace it's better than... Right, okay, good, right. Because it's a one-hander. I was thinking two-hander. It's like, how is the two-hander not better?
That's what Papa says.
I don't need all these. I just need the one thing. Come on, give me an offensive cache. Do we not have an offensive cache? Any gloves? Gloves can have multiple things, so...
Down. You did have a legendary down. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Oh, finished so soon?
Already have it.
Step up to my end. Taking a bow. I'll be here, swinging away.
No. It's a really hard one to get. It's kind of annoying.
Back to it then.
Care for a game of chance? Terrible. Constant. Nice. Oh, sorry. Try again. Oh, we were just getting warmed up.
I'll be here, swinging away. Ah, Mainlander, what brings you? Worthy of the ancient feast.
ancients watch over this one.
Know that I have your back.
Step up to my anvil.
Pardon me, stranger.
It is done.
That's it for that piece. You know where to find me.
Mainlander, what do you see?